Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 2 and the Ark Society mission set on SGAIL. And today we'll be taking care of the Blake's Endeavour Challenge Pack, covering all of the challenges in one. So the first challenge we will take care of will be Legend of the Three Suns for garroting 3 people with the antique necklace. After that we will move on to Treasures of SGAIL for collecting a number of items including the antique necklace from the exhibition room. After that we will move on to Bounty of the Golden Hind for finding 4 items in amongst the crates in the warehouse. After that we will move on to One Shot at This for firing the antique cannon. All of these has to be done while disguised as Blake Nathaniel. And finally we will move on to Desperate Times for eliminating 10 guards with an assault rifle. So we don't need to bring very much for us with this one. We will obviously have our trusty lockpick and a silenced pistol. Everything else we are going to acquire on the map. So right from the start, off the bat, you will notice I've already been through the level and taken care of our 2 main targets, the Washington Twins. And I should also warn you that there is absolutely no chance of a silent assassin rating for this, although 4 of the challenges can be done with a silent assassin rating. The Desperate Times challenge negates that because of 10 kills. So we're going to make our way up to the gatehouse, up the drain pipe, and we are going to take out the surveillance system just there, and we're going to make our way back down the drain pipe, and we are going to enter into the castle complex and head round to the chapel area, because we're going to need a couple of items. We need a cannonball for a start, and we need a tub of gunpowder. So once we get past the Phoenix effigy into the chapel area, we're going to embrace the John Wick approach to this, seeing as there is no chance of a silent assassin, and we're going to eliminate the 2 guards in the crypt. There we go. We're going to take one of the guards' guns, because I think his ammo may come in handy. We're going to take his outfit, and then just over by the fallen statue where he's laying, we will find a cannonball. So with the cannonball now collected, we're going to go and get ourselves the gunpowder. So we're going to make our way up and around the outside of the castle, and we're going to duck into the building. As you can see, there are the Ark guards patrolling, the enforcer amongst them. So we're just going to wait for them to go past before we go through the door and into the exhibition hall. Normally we would run straight through this area and around, but today we're going to go in the exhibition hall. Be aware of the enforcer guard, so we're just going to give him a nice wide berth, run right through the exhibition hall, out the other side and around past the bathroom. We're going to lockpick our way through this recessed door here. And this is going to lead us to a secret tunnel area, and in this secret tunnel that leads to the warehouse we will find a bag of gunpowder. And since we're so close to the warehouse and we will be needing to come back here later on, we're going to kill everybody on the ground floor. So I think there's a number of custodians and a couple of guards. Going to eliminate everyone as quickly as possible, hoping that no one makes a run for it. Don't beg, love. You can have a bullet, you don't have to beg for it. So everybody in this room is dead. There are 2 people in the next room. One of them does make a break for it and somehow manages to get the doors open while he's still about 4 or 5 foot away. So we're going to grab the crowbar while we're here as well, because we'll need that for busting open the crates. Once everybody is dead and we have our crowbar and our gunpowder, we're going to make our way back round to the exhibition hall area, and we need to eliminate everyone in this corridor area here. There are 4 people, 1 civilian and 3 guards. We need all of these people out of our way. and it's easier to just get rid of all of these people.
Give them all you got! All right,
Unfortunately, I was seen whilst doing that, so we're just going to close the door. We're going to hide in the crate until all of the panic and the bodies are cleared away. This can take a little while. We are going to have to hide in this box a number of times. But once all of the bodies have been cleared away and everybody's gone back to their normal routines, we can just wait here for Blake Nathaniel, who you can see on instinct there just walking away from us. We'll go and get a better look at him. He's over by the antique necklace there, looking like he's on safari. So just going to wait for that guard to go. Now, you don't want to go around killing extra people. The people I've killed are kind of necessary kills, but we don't want to go around killing anyone extra because we're going to need a lot of guards later on still alive. So once Blake Nathaniel exits the exhibition room, we can just close the doors to the room behind him, put a bullet in his head, take his outfit. Now we want his body found and removed as well. So we're going to use the gun we collected earlier, which doesn't have a silencer, to attract someone's attention. We're going to hide in the box again until his body is found and the panic has calmed down and his body has been removed. So now we can start on with our challenges, and the first of these challenges will require us to get our hands on the antique necklace. So we're going to approach the fuse box just by the secret tunnel to the warehouse and turn that off. That will shut down
sensors.
the alarm
You'll
system.
need to disable the system to get at the necklace, 47.
I already have, Diana.
Smooth, 47. The Sparrow's got nothing on you.
So turning off the alarm system not only allows us to get the necklace, but it attracts the attention of one of the guards from the exhibition room, who we can garrote on his way to the fuse box. And we're going to drag his body into the secret passage area. As you can see, this is where the bodies are being stored. And we can then grab his gun on our way out. We don't need to worry about the fuse box, we want to leave that, so that will attract the attention of the second guard who is in the exhibition room. There are only 2 guards in there, and we've now just attracted both of their attention. So when the guard comes past us again, we will close the door behind him and we will garrote him and hide his body, not forgetting to collect his gun as well. So as he approaches the fuse box, we want him to get nice and close in case the Enforcer bodyguard ARC, the ARC guard, the other 2 on patrol, come past. We need to be aware of them too because they are still patrolling the area. So that's 2 down and 1 more to go, and if we go into this custodian room here with all the artifacts, we find 2 warehouse workers. So we're going to garrote one of them. That will get us the Legend of the Three Sons challenge. We're going to knock out her companion and break his neck. We're just going to go over to the weapons crate and ensure to ourselves that there is an assault rifle there, so we know where our assault rifle is for later on. So we're going to move on now to Treasures of SGAIL, or SGAIL, and we're going to make our way into the exhibition room around to our left, and we're going to trip the fire alarm. And once the fire alarm is tripped, we're going to make our way over to the filigree eggs, and we're just going to wait for everyone to leave. Everyone will run away before we start collecting up the 5 eggs. And once we have all 5 of the eggs, we're going to cross the room, and on the other side of the room we will find the golden idol. We already have the necklace, so the last item we require is the katana. Now from here, my plan was, once we have the Treasures of SGAIL challenge completed, was to head straight to the warehouse.
Can somebody help me?
But as you saw, I was spotted with the katana on my way there, so we're going to hide back in the bathroom box, let all of the panic calm down, and unfortunately due to that panic they will find the bodies that we've garroted, as you can see, and that lady has basically alerted a lot of people to our presence, which is going to make this slightly more difficult, but not very. So we're just going to wait for those two guards there who know who we are to vacate the area a little bit, because they're right where I want to be. We have one enforcer in the exhibition room at the moment, and two more who are more likely to cause us trouble just outside over there. So once the coast is clear, so the guards are going to take any guns and stuff away, they're going to go and clear up the bodies, we now have an opportunity to make our way through that tunnel. They will be coming back with more bodies, but we've got long enough between then and now to get into the warehouse, and all we have to do now is start busting open crates for the bounty of the Golden Hind challenge. Now we need 4 items here. Luckily the didgeridoo is one of those items, so we're going to grab the didgeridoo, bust open another crate, and we have the Maori paddle, so we'll grab that as well. That's 2 of our items. I'm doing quite well here. So next crate, what do we have? We have the golf club, which is also on our list, so we'll grab that as well. So the only thing left to find now is the circumcision knife. So again, we're just going to go around busting open crates. Now that's the burial dagger, we don't need that today. So on to the next one. What do we have in here? Ooh, another katana. Well, we've already got one of them, we don't need another one. So on to the next crate, and it is usually this crate where I find the circumcision knife, but it wasn't there today. So one more crate to go here, and we have our circumcision knife. There are another 2 or 3 more crates if the knife doesn't pop up for you. It is totally random of where they're placed. But once you have all 4 of those items picked up, you don't have to keep them. The bounty of the Golden Hind challenge will pop for you, and we can now make our way back around to the exhibition hall area, but we want to go through the exhibition hall and back out the other side. So we need to avoid the enforcer who we created, and she was the lady who spotted us on our way to the warehouse. We're going to make our way back outside and around to our left, where we will find this guy who needs to go, and the antique cannon. So we're going to quickly hide his body once we broke his neck. Now there are a number of enforcers just at the end of that passageway there, and one of them is a guard, that guy right there, and he will almost always spot you when you fire the cannon, and you can't make it back into this box. So we're going to take him out, hide it in the box until all of the panic and the bodies have been cleared away, and we're now going to approach the antique cannon. Be aware there is another ARC member who comes to this area to have a cigarette. So we're going to load the cannon with the gunpowder and the cannonball, make our way round the back here, and as you can see the ARC member has just arrived. So we're going to let him have his cigarette and move away. And when he moves away, we want him to get a little distance away. We don't want to fire the cannon and have him turn around and still be able to see us. So we're going to let him wander off a fair little way before we make our way round to the back of the cannon, fire the cannon, and immediately run back to the box, because there will be a hell of a lot of panic and a massive guard response to that. So we're going to hide in the box until everybody goes back to their normal routine. And now we need to make our way back to the exhibition hall area, but as at this point we will be spotted, and it's not necessarily a bad thing that we are. So we're just going to run straight past all of these enforcers into the exhibition room.
Someone help me!
Right through the exhibition room and out the other side. We're going to hang a left through the other side, back into the custodian room. We're going to retrieve the assault rifle we assayed earlier. We're going to make our way back into the bathroom, right to the back of the room somewhere. We're going to crouch down off to one side opposite the door. Now, I don't think anyone's going to stop. And what we're going to take care of now is the Desperate Times challenge, which means we need to kill 10 guards with an assault rifle while disguised as Blake. Basically, all we're going to do is plug ourselves up here, and we're just going to drop guards. I think it's only these guards in the blue pantaloons that count. I don't think the mercenaries or the art guards actually count. And we're just going to plug ourselves up here and take out anyone who comes through that door until the Desperate Times challenge pops. Now, unlike with other challenges, once the challenge pops, we can't drop our gun and move on. We are now pinned down. So we are literally going to have to just keep killing guards until they stop coming, or they slow down enough for us to get a change of disguise from one of these guards and hide in the box. So as you see, the challenge has popped, but there's way too many guards still, so we're just going to keep plugging away at them. So basically, we have now all of our challenges for the Blake Endeavour challenge pack, and as long as we survive this, it might be an idea, I never thought of it at the time, to drop a save before you start plugging away at these guys. But we are acquiring ourselves quite a sizable pile of bodies. So the reason we're at the back of the room here is it means that they can't get a shot off too close, and you're less likely to be hit. So it looks like they might just be slowing down a little bit now. So at any moment now we're going to be able to dart forward, get ourselves a change of disguise. And what we want is a mercenary's disguise, because we've already ruined one of these disguises here. Now unfortunately that's the disguise I've grabbed, but we're going to get ourselves in the box, and we're now going to wait for the cleanup operation to commence. And I'm going to duck out of the box a little bit early and try and grab myself a mercenary's outfit, and luckily there was one left. We're going to get back in the box, and we're going to wait for a bit more of the cleanup operation to take place. And basically we're waiting there because it's more than one guard doing the cleanup. There was about 6 guards actually collecting bodies, so there was a constant stream of enforcers. But once most of the bodies are gone, most of the guards will give up and go away, and you'll be left with 1, maybe 2 guards, and you can then time your escape. And our escape, unfortunately, leads us back to the docks because the helicopter exit was not available for some reason. Maybe we killed the pilot. So there you go, that is the Blake Endeavour challenge pack. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.